Self-determination is very simple. It's setting a goal and reaching it. There's really not a big explanation that needs to go involved with it. It's, you know, seeing the end result and doing what you need to do to get there.
I wanted it to be seen not only in my they say what comes from the heart reaches the heart. I want it to come from my heart, but I want it to come from my walk. You know, I want you to see, not only hear what I'm saying, you know, I want to express it through my experience, my strength, and the hope that I have for myself and others.
You got to be treated as like anybody else. You know, you can't let your disability play that big role as that, you know, give you a hand down, you know, want a hand up. You know, I don't want somebody to pity me. You know, I want somebody to come to me and say, you know, hey Jeff, I know you have this disability, you know, I want to help you in the way I can, you know, let's move forward with this thing. I don't believe in a handout, I believe in a hand up.
I am a mother, I am a nurse, I am a member of society, a very active member of society actually. I volunteer 5 days a week. I participate in my son's school projects. I participate in my daughter's high school projects. I participate in a local food bank. I'm very active. So to see me on the street, you would not know I have a mental illness. So stigma is a big, big barrier and it should be knocked down.
Oh, I use libraries all the time. They're wonderful. Their books are for free. I used to buy tons of books. So not spending books are wonderful. The librarians are always helpful. And audiobooks I've learned, and even psychology books I've checked out and I've learned from them.
If you do a lot of reading, you don't have so much time to be bored. Boredom is one of the triggers for going back to drinking and drugging.
That's in the Narcotic Anonymous space of text. You know, I'd have met them before, a few people before, and I understand that my help is in that book because it was written by addicts for addicts, and that's the only way I can get help. Someone that can experience my thinking.
We actually work a lot with our public libraries because we are a very high poverty district, and the public libraries are a great source because, well, our certain public library that we have, they have a lot of internet access, which a lot of our people do not have in their homes. They also have a lot of resources, obviously books, and librarians are awesome people. If you are struggling with that project that you need to get done, and you go there, and librarians are always very helpful as far as, you know, steering you in the right direction. And even if you have, we struggle with reading scores, and librarians are awesome because you go there, and if you have a little problem with reading, you can say, I'm reading at this level, and they'll help you and, you know, gear you towards your interests. And because the other thing is, if you find what interests a student, they're going to learn a whole lot more than if you give them something that's just not of any value to them.
The libraries in the Kansas City area offer meeting rooms, and we've found that for our support groups that you know, that's one place. You know, sometimes it's hard to find you know, a room, particularly one if you're not wanting to spend money. And the libraries in the Kansas City area have been very, very good to offer us rooms.
Well, for me, I have physical disabilities that are not really seen. I have really bad arthritis in my back and in my left hip, so I have issues, you know, doing certain things, walking up and down stairs, and I just want people to be patient. If they see me on a stairway, don't rush me because it's hard for me. And I also want employers to be aware, even if you don't see a disability, there can be one there. I had to quit a job because it couldn't accommodate or wouldn't accommodate the fact that I couldn't sit for 8 straight hours a day.
But one of the things that I would like to advocate is use your public library, but more than that, I would like to see if the people that do use the public libraries, every time that I go in there, there's always a wait. I would like to see if there would be more terminals that people could access so they can gain the information about, you know, where support groups are, where to get assistance from Social Security or wherever the case may be. It would be nice to see more terminals for people to access the internet, access the government databases, things of that nature. Every time I go in, I travel a lot, being able to give back up and share my testimony. It is a common theme that there are very limited terminals in the public libraries, and people's patience level, people's persistence level, like I just talked about, is not where it needs to be, especially when they're trying to find a resource on a limited time schedule. But the public libraries, I love them, I advocate them. The resources that they have there are unparalleled to any other place, so I really do enjoy them. And I thank the state for keeping them up to the par where we can't use them.
I really like the library, and I know there are other people, and I just wish there was an opportunity where they can maybe make it available to people that have mental or physical disabilities that's accessing that, to maybe have a little more time to get a chance to work on the computer. That's one of my biggest barriers I don't like about it. I mean, even an hour, even that little 15-minute glitch would make a difference, because it would allow you to sign on and have the information you're researching and allow you to get what you need.
And it's amazing, and I'm so glad I found a library close to my house, because I visit them 2 to 3 times a week.